my walls, my body, my shackles, my mind. I have been held captive for so long an eon that this is not a game that is new to my kind. I have always wondered what it would mean for the world to be still, if quietening down would really kill, for if it settled down for just a bit, maybe, just maybe, they'd see the struggle in my feet. How can the world be so unaffected when the walls that make up my world render me so defected? For a people so bent on defining the normal, how can they not see that which defies the normality in every sense of my entity? So maybe, I once thought, if the world is held on a pause, they would see me as clear as day. But today, I wonder if it was not the exact opposite. Maybe I went through all that I did, so that improbable as it sounds, on the event that the world did stop, or momentarily had to pause, I would know enough to see them as I had wished to be seen, and maybe even get to teach them all the things that I was first to learn. What it means to be light in the midst of utter darkness. For one day, I woke up to an entirely new world. Something had taken over the world. Everyone was suddenly captives in their own homes, their inseparable gadgets, a constant source of misery as numbers multiplied daily in commemoration of lives lost to this virus that held them captive. But more frightening is the standstill of dreams and the solemnity at which people envisage the extent of the damage that this will do to them. The fear of the unknown, what this actually is, what it means, why it has to be them, and what it's going to take to get over this and get back their lives, if they will ever get back their lives. These are valid questions. I know because they are the reality that I live. I know because they are the fears that steal my peace. I know because I have asked myself to. I know because I have been in long enough relationship with my captor to understand the mind of a captive. I know because I have always been a captive. And it is because I know that I also cannot help but be hopeful, because my world has never been one of certainties. I am not averse to unanswered questions, because I know that like all things obviously divine, it is not for me to seek the answers. It is for me to wait, to hope, to trust that there is more to life than this virus that plagues, that just as I had a beginning and will have an end, everything that has a beginning is bound to come to an end. And just as our existence is never a mistake, our realities are rarely ever errors. So while it may seem as though we are doing nothing behind those closed doors and capital walls, we are doing everything we can by holding on in hopes of holding out. So let the hope in our hearts be the rainbow of bright colors that radiate through our faces, shining through our eyes in hopes that the ones fighting the battle against this virus, both on the beds and those hovering over those beds, can hear our voices through the colors. We were captives by force, but now mostly by choice. We are scared for you and for us, but we are hopeful for you and for us. These colors are banners of all that we were, all that we are, and all that we will be when this war is over.